Hey folks, all right, I'm kind of crazy. Got the camera, my camera son, he's underneath the canopy because it's kind of nasty out, but we're gonna fly anyways. 90 Viper, or 90 Viper, 90 F-22 Raptor. I don't know why I want to call it a Viper. From FREEWING. Let me get back to where the audio doesn't get broke. Timer set for 4 minutes in my high rates. Up, down, right, left. Got a KM model afterburner inside there.
Experienced mode, AS3X mode.
Alright.
Takeoff flaps.
Here we go. Got a 5900 SMC high voltage pack.
Gear up. Time remaining 3 minutes. Gear down.
And that's 2 landings for the price of 1. I don't this is one of the older Raptors that doesn't have thrust reverse.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Gear up. Gear down.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. wind pushing that tail. Thank you, Jesus. Alright. Go back to bench here. We'll check it out. Still got a minute flying, but this wind is just getting so stupid that I'm having a hard time just keeping her under control. I mean, I know I preach about don't be afraid of the wind, and you shouldn't be, but if it gets to the point where it's so windy that even full throttle and full control, you're still moving more than you need to, okay, it's getting beyond your control. If it's getting beyond your control, you need to stop. I don't care how experienced you are. I'm not trying to seem like I'm talking out two sides of my mouth about flying in the wind, but at the same time, you have to be, you know, you got to listen to that little voice like, okay, now you're starting to push it. Now you're going to lose your plane. And you understand, it's not losing the plane. Yeah, oh yeah, you don't want to lose your plane, crash it and all that. That's bad. But what's really bad is if you lose your plane and it goes out of control and hits somebody. There's nobody out here, but my luck would be that one guy on a bicycle and I'd smack right into him. So, and then I'm responsible. So, okay, let's check our battery and we'll go over all of our rates. I do have a 6-channel, I think it's it's Spectrum. It's an AR637T, okay? I do have AS3X Plus on board, that's what I'm using, but I got my rates down next to nothing because of this wind and the speed of the aircraft. Alright, so let's unplug this beautiful KM model afterburner, check our battery. Okay. We flew for 3 minutes. We still got 39%, so I had enough for another go around if I need to. I want to say my timer is normally set for 3.5 minutes. Okay, but I was hitting it pretty hard to stay in that, to stay forward momentum. Remember, if you don't have positive, consistent airflow over that wing, you're going to lose your lift, and the next thing you know, you've got this pile of foam at the bottom of the runway, or at the bottom of the field. All right, go with our flying rates. In my high rates, ailerons are 90% with 50% expo. Elevator, 100% with 50% expo. Rudder, 100% with 50% expo. And I've got the plane, everything is stock. There is stock servos, stock everything. The only thing I've modded is given a clear coat and a KM model afterburner. All right, my flap settings. I really didn't use flaps. I did for the first takeoff. Flaps up are negative 100%, no mix. Landing, negative 20 with a 2% down elevator mix. And landing is 85% positive with a 7% down elevator mix. 2-second deployment. Forward programming. AS3X settings. One-time gains. On roll, pitch, and yaw, 30, 40, and 50. Priority, all at 100 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Stop. Okay. Okay, stop lock, all at 50 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Release rate, the standard 55, 55, 75. One-time gains. I don't have the nosewheel gyro because I have all 6 channels are being used. I'd have to have a 7th channel or an 8-channel receiver in order to get the nosewheel gyro going. One thing about this plane, the weak point in the plane is the backing on the nose gear. So I'd remove the nose gear, put in these 2 hardwood plates, put hard screws through that, and then epoxied all that down. And that's because the nose gear is the weak point on the plane, but that's the mod that I did to fix that. Well, there you go. That is it in a nutshell. That, folks, is the FREEWING, the older 90mm 6S version, and that was a 5900 SMC high voltage pack, their version 2. All right, God bless y'all. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you for filming. This is Fat Guy Flies RC out here in the crazy wind, but that's what, you know, I ought to change the name of my channel to Fat Guy Flies in the Wind. So, all right, we'll see y'all later. God bless y'all, and we'll see you next time. Keep them in the air. Bye, y'all.